a bunch of shit here. Okay. Now, look, my liberal friend, you can call me anything you want. Why don't you grow up and stop? Okay, so you say what? You ask me why I don't grow up and stop calling people names because I disagree with their political viewpoints. You say that to me after going up here. Well, first of all, you called me a liberal, which is what I'm not, and you intended that as I guess the term would be derogatory. You took a jab at me. You called me a liberal. Well, first of all, I didn't even say anything about my position, and then you criticized me for calling names. Meanwhile, also, that's commonly thrown at me. I've been called a retard so many times. I've been called this and that. People make fun of my books. They say that I'm a failure, whatever. All kinds of shit from you assholes. Okay, so then you tell me that I'm still living with my parents, even if that's true. So fucking what? It's none of your well, like I say here, 1, how is that any of your business? 2, what does that matter? And 3, it only indicates the economy is fundamentally flawed. Now, going back even further, because I can't fucking remember what this is about, because you guys don't answer questions. Facts and nothing but facts. Okay, so looking at ugly here. There are thousands of migrants, illegal aliens flooding American airports and being transported further into our homeland on the American taxpayer's dime. Like she gives a fuck about, or whomever is ghostwriting this gives a fuck about taxpayer money. You guys want minimal government. You guys don't like taxes. But yet you're in government. You know. There are thousands of migrants, illegal aliens, flooding American airports. Well, I don't see anyone getting to the bottom of this, why it's happening. Now, the problem is this would indicate Joe Biden sucks as a president, which I could agree with, but you guys would take that fact, that reality, and use it to defend Donald Trump, which is a fallacy, and also a tactic, because that does not mean Donald Trump is a good president. It only means that Joe Biden sucks, as does every other fucking president. But everything just goes toward Donald Trump, his favor. Okay, facts and nothing but the facts. Okay, so I asked you for an example. Do your own research, troll. Are you still living with your parents? Why am I to do the research when you guys are the ones making the claim and, supporting this empty claim? Well, I wouldn't say it's an empty claim this time, but, okay, what was I asking for an example of? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, yeah, you said facts and nothing but facts, that's what I'm referring to. What are the facts? She didn't say anything, or the comment doesn't say anything. So I'm supposed to do research when you're the one that claimed facts. Now you provide what the facts you're referring to are. There's nothing to research there. And what is even... why would you even... Who cares where I'm living or what my situation is in life? You say you're wealthy, well, that means nothing to me. I don't value wealth. Wealth is just... Money is just a tool of commercial tool. To say that you have an excess of it, I don't give a fuck. Like I said later in this thread, it doesn't seem to do anything for your intelligence or personality. You're an asshole. First you called me a troll, speaking of insults, and then you tell me to do my own research when you're the one that says facts and more facts, capitalized. Not a very good impression for a wealthy son of a bitch. You're a jackass, and then you say that I'm living with my parents. What is that? And you're You're trying to make a case for being wealthy? Really? Even if I am still living with my parents, 1, how is that any of your business? 2, what does this matter? 3, it only indicates the economy is fundamentally flawed, to which you respond, so you do. How did I confirm that I live with my parents? I've asked you, how is that any of your business? What does this matter? I'm not saying anything. You're saying, well, let's put it this way. Okay, so you said that I'm living with my parents. Now, what would you react to me saying, no, I do not? Would you believe me? Probably not, right? So what's the point of even saying I don't? Mr. Wealthy Ass? It means that you're not very successful and still need your parents' help. So, success is the only goal in life? I'm not successful, so I must be living with my parents still. What the fuck? I don't understand that. You're not very successful and still live with your parents. Still need your parents' help. So fucking... What does that have to do with the fucking migrants comment? And you're saying facts and more facts. What is that? And you're wealthy. Somehow that making you credible. Fuck. And then you say the economy is fundamentally flawed because you support dumbasses who want to send manufacturing overseas to make us more reliant on other countries. I don't support anyone, you fucking jackass. And how was Donald any better? I used to support Bernie Sanders, but what would you say about that? You can't really say anything about that because he didn't become president because of the fucking dumbass Democrats. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, you got nothing. And then you assume that I'm a liberal. I didn't say anything. You jackass. Fuck. Okay, yeah, but wealthy one at that. As if that gives you anything. Well, okay, shit. Oh, okay. I wanted to look at this actually. The economy is fundamentally flawed because you support... Okay, so you say Democrat. I guess okay. I guess you're anti-Democrat or left-wing, blue, whatever the fuck you want. I could call them non-right-wingers. Mainly because they're not really much better than the Republicans, aside from the only difference being that they're not non-authoritarian. They're not fascist. They're not against everything. They just want money, just like the Republicans do. Just like you do. You got all these loser pundits on YouTube. Donate to my Patreon. Become a Patreon. Subscribe, like. You know. But you guys are the kings of misinformation and propaganda. But anyway. So, what are your political... Well, I'll try this. Because you're probably just going to default on... I'm living with my parents and I'm unsuccessful while you're wealthy, and you make a very bad case for being wealthy because it does nothing for your fucking mentality or personality or intelligence. Okay, so what are your political ideas or values? Because I'm all about economic trial and error, which means shaping or figuring out what economic whatever works for everybody in the country. To, I guess you could call it economic placement, to not only give everybody a questionnaire, but also have databases updated with the most recent developments and technologies, creating different industries, letting people know what's available anywhere, and getting those people to those locations so they could get, be better fit into the economy based on their strengths and interests. So, I mean, that would help with both unemployment and people already employed. They would improve their situation. And those two alone, what do you think of those? Probably nothing, right? Because I'm just a loser living in my parents' basement, or just a liberal living with my parents. So I'll give you all that shit. Do what you will with that. I'll be waiting.